Hey everybody, hey, it's Julie Steinauer, otherwise known as Dr. Julie to my patients and Dr. Julie Mompreneur on my fan page. All right, well today, I hope you're having, first of all, an awesome Monday, and it's the lunch hour, so hopefully you're eating some great grub and getting it into your tummy so you'll be ready for this afternoon. But I have some amazing information to share with you today, and this is a little bit of a different video, so I think for some of you it might actually come as a surprise. Hey Miss Tina, good to see you. All right, so we're going to talk today about what's your bank account look like today. So I know what you're thinking of right away. You're thinking immediately, do I have enough money in my bank? Do I have positive? Do I have a negative? Well, we're going to discuss that today, but I'm going to discuss it on a way that you probably haven't equated it before. And if you have, well, maybe you have equated it this way before, but we're going to discuss it and break it down. So the first thing is that I want you to think about what positive things have you put into your day versus what negative things have you put in today. So now behind me is my chalkboard. I'm going to give you all $100 to start because we're not starting big, we're starting kind of small here, but we're going to start off with $100. So if every day you started off your day with $100 in your bank account, let's see by the end of the day through my little example how you're actually going to end up. Will you end up having more money or will you end up having less money at the end of the day? So as an example, let's just think about whenever you got up this morning. If you got up, and I'm going to kind of tally this up so you guys get to see this. For every positive comment that you make, you get $1. For every negative comment you make, you're going to get a negative 10. Oh my gosh, it's about to get real and go down, guys, so pay attention. All right, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna frame up a day. So let's say that you wake up, the very first thing that you do is you're like, praise the Lord, I'm breathing, it's gonna be an awesome day, all right? So just right there, that's two positives. I'm gonna give y'all $2. All right, so now, and actually let's just tally it up this way. I'll change my mind. Let's go like this. Okay, so now let's say that you just do your normal routine, you're getting ready for work, all of that good stuff, and you notice, oops, you forgot to do laundry, you don't have any washcloths. Dang it. Oh, man. Okay. Negative. Okay, dang it, scrunchy face, all that, negative. Now you're at negative 10. All right, so let's say that you continue to go about your day, you go in, you get your kids up for school, your daughter's kind of like, she doesn't want to get up, she doesn't want to get out of bed, she's really super comfy. All right, get out of bed already, we got to get going. Negative 10. Your son, however, he gets out of bed super easy, just like that, awesome. Hey, good job, buddy, all right, let's hit the day. Woo! Okay, positive. Can you kind of see how that's going? Okay, so let's just carry on a little bit longer through this activity. So let's say that as you're getting ready, the dog throws up on the floor. That happens, right? Like my cat pukes on the floor. Hey Gina, hey Jonas, good to see you guys. All right, so the dog threw up on the floor while you're trying to, go about making breakfast. So, Patches, why did you throw up on the floor? Negative 10. All right, so you had to clean it up. Go clean it up, go back to your business. All right, can you see we're in trouble? We're already at negative 30, so if I deduct that from our $100 day, we're at $70 for the day. We had a couple positives. Yay! Let's toss in $3 back on top of that. All right, so we're at $73 for the day. But do you know, we haven't even left the house for the morning. All right, so let's just fast forward. So we're going to fast forward. Let's get on the road, and you're driving on the interstate today, and some jerkwad cuts you off. What the heck? Does he have the opportunity? Who does he think he is? Like right in front of you, almost caused a wreck. All right, that's like negative 30 because I know what's going to happen there. So let's put negative 30. That's not going to be pretty, guys. So all right, you're going to end up saying some things you probably shouldn't say. Hey, Carrie, good to see you. All right, so we haven't even made it to work for the day, and we're at a minus 60, but we got 3 positives. Let's add some more positives. All right, so the sun is shining bright, oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful day. You got past the fact that the guy was a jerk who cut you off. And so now let's add back over here to this category, up to a 4, because we're like, woo, it's gonna be a good day, sun's shining. All right, And we just kind of keep going about our day. Well, let's just say that this carried on for the rest of the day. Where would you be at by the end of the day? So let's think of some negatives, all right? Because we sometimes don't stop and think about all the little things that we do throughout the day that are negative. And what we have to think about is every time we have one of those negative things, every single time, it's like deducting from our bank account. Now, this might be a virtual bank account, but I'm going to tell you, if you're in business, it's deducting from your actual real bank account. Over time, you're going to notice a hit. So let's go over some negatives, all right? So let's say whining, complaining, rolling your eyes, cursing, anger, criticizing, judging, condemning, snickering, gossiping. I'm looking at my notes here to make sure I hit a bunch of those things. Bad thoughts, procrastinating. How about being unfriendly? How about getting annoyed? How about judging? I think I said that one already. All right, so this was a good one. I heard about that one in church yesterday. All right, negativity. All right, so many things that we do throughout the course of a day are negative, and yet we don't stop and think about it that way, and we don't stop and think about how we're deducting from our virtual bank account every single time we do one of those negative things. Now, I'm going to give you a real life example. I think this is pretty real life, because if you guys are hopping on here and any of you have those moments where you're doing that in the morning, give me a shout out, raise your hand. If you're new to me, tell me where you're hopping in at. But if that happens, you know, if you like notice that you have that short fuse and you get frustrated when someone pops in front of you and you're like, all right, or the kids don't just get out of bed and they're just, you know, happy and ready to go, or maybe you have to force them, you know, to get stuff done in the morning, right? And things can go way wrong there. It can go so negative before you ever even get to work, or you ever even really get the day started. You can have added up literally so many negatives that it's going to take so much to get you going back in the positive. Do you guys know, if you know this one, let me know, say, hey, I know this one. Did you know that for every negative thing that happens, it takes 10 positives to negate one negative? That's why I've got a negative 10 over here. That's why I calculated this way. All right, so anytime that you say something that's critical or criticizing to your husband or your child, or of your husband or your child, that's a negative 10. It's going to take 10 positives to negate that one negative thing. 10! Are you kidding? Do you know it used to be 3? But, and in fact, just a couple of years ago, it used to be 8 positives. And now they say it's 10, or maybe even more than that psychologically. We don't necessarily know, right? I'm sure another study will come out and tell us those ramifications in another year. But it might be more like 15, because we see so much negative stuff as we're scrolling through Facebook, and we run across negative things all the time. So if you think about this, think about all the things that you do that you're like, you know, oh, I mean, she's always late, whatever. That's a negative, right? You just put someone down. And yet I know I do these things too, and we don't even stop to think about how harmful that is to us. Because again, what we're doing is we're really deducting from our virtual, and in many ways, our real bank accounts. Okay, so if we're owning a business and we're starting to think about all the negative things, they add up. Think about it over the course of a day, a week, a month, all of the negative things that you put out there. Oh, I'm just not having success right now. Oh, this is going wrong. Oh, this person did this. Oh, you know, whatever, this screwed up. Oh, how many negative things are you putting out there? And are you going, oh my gosh, I just put out one negative. Wait, I need to put out 10 positives. Okay, I'm so thankful for my kids. I'm thankful for my home. I'm thankful for... Do you do that every single time that you put out something negative? Because the honest truth is if you're not doing it every single time that you put out a negative, you're ending your day in the red zone. Red. Yuck. All right, you're not ending it in a good way. And the more you put this every single day, if you're doing that every single day, are you having a positive life or a negative life? You may think that you're super positive, and this is speaking to me. I mean, I'm talking and, you know, talking to myself today, right? I have to be really mindful of that, because there are so many days that I think like, oh my gosh, like I've been more negative today than I've been positive. And so many people would say they would never believe that of me because I'm super positive all the time. And yet those veiled negative things that slide under the surface, but they're negative really. And what does it do to us? All right, so I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video today. I hope that makes you think, you know, where's your bank account at today? Did you put more positive in, or did you put more negative in? I mean, you know that, only you know that, but you're gonna have to start, if you are trying to help yourself, maybe what you could do is you could start keeping track on just an hour in a day, just to see how you do in 1 hour, and see how you would fare with your bank account. All right, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? So maybe you should do that, and maybe it would help you turn the page, right? Turn the corner, jump into a new you, be more positive. All right, you can start any day, anytime, just hit restart. And with that, guys, I'm gonna say thanks so much for joining in on your lunch hour. I hope this was beneficial to you, and I would love it if you hit that little button down below where it says pass me along, and let other people see this information as well, because you know what? We really need to spread a whole lot more positivity, and we need to be thinking about our virtual bank accounts and what we're doing every single day and putting out there into the world. And if we have complaints about what's going on in our business, well then perhaps we need to be looking at that and saying, hey, I'm not doing so hot. I'm gonna have to change my ways. So with that, guys, I'm gonna say thank you for watching. See ya, be awesome, pass it along, comment down below. I would love it. Have an awesome day. See ya.